just yet.
Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Richardson going right to the air. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Nice pickup. 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys. Because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence. Show some aggressiveness. Go pick it up.
Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Colts take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
60 boxes.
They'll run here with a rookie. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You look at this Colt defense, and they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
First carry for Najee Harris. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This defense for the Colts, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
First down, Tennessee. Let's go now. Ready?
To throw is Ward. Looking middle, and that's complete. Going to gain of 40 on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line. Ready?
Throwing now, Ward. That's complete to DK. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To the air again, Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Here we go. Go.
Play action. It's Ward. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Play action now, Ward. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Ward. So left side, it's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 14. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready?
Now a give, running left is Harris. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Running into the 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's Ward. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 90 Lions.
To throw, here's Ward. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
A 30-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Richardson. This one completes Alec Pierce. 17 yards on the pickup. And 3rd and 8 now.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
3. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready, right?
Now Richardson. Hard throw, incomplete.
That is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
DK to return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
60 by 10.
Throwing is Ward. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, 10.
Out of the gun, Ward. Open man down the field. That's Iomanner. Touchdown, Titans. Alec Iomanner, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Here's Richardson to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Like somebody thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
60 Eagles, 6. Come 19, come 19. Go.
Richardson looking to throw this. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Odafe showing off the pass rush skills. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Taken in at the 22. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Ward. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. JT Tuimoloau. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now.
Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Moore. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but it ended just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And Mitchell, 75 yards. And the Colts are once again back in front. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes, back-to-back, a little momentum.
And he will score! Touchdown, Titans! Calvin Ridley, 82 yards. And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 17-14. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. That's complete to Pierce. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive? Were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Back up.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Throwing over, and it's Taylor on the out route that completes it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
10 at the 31-yard line.
19 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
Richardson looking to throw. They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Check. Cowboy 80. 18, 5 in.
Now it's Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 6-yard line.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
Red. Bronco 80. Let go. Mustang 19. Ready.
And Richardson yet again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only did they drop it, looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is up and good from Pinheiro. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. already started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And bulldozing his way through. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tigers, 19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Open man downfield is Ridley. Still going inside the 20. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
60 Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play, forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Now, their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw is Ward. And incomplete on the deep ball. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's got a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Kevin Byron, 19-18.
Throwing now, Ward. That is caught. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team.
The Colts are going to get it. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. And that's his second sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the third quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Ward now, operating from the gun. Throwing right, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And that will be incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Richardson. Throw well set is complete on the diving effort. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Ready,
looking to throw. Richardson. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Go.
Ward off the play fake. He's going to air one out. And this one is incomplete.
I think we've hit that point in the game now where any score you get could be the one that actually wins it. So above all, you want to avoid a turnover that leaves you coming away with nothing.
Second and 10.
Check mash. Check mash. Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 29. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. Sly able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
79 Broncos.
Richardson working from the gun. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, Richardson. That complete to Downs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Here's a tap forward by Richardson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The Colts on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to the lead, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The field goal we just saw has this now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. 19 target. Ready?
From the gun, Ward. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll put him at 190 receiving yards now. He's putting on a show. He also has a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Titans first down.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Ward. To the right side and caught by Iomanner. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Colts 42-yard
boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that record pay your bills.
Panther 11. Panther. Ready? 19 Riot.
Ward to throw once more. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanket his receivers. That's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are right back in this football game.
Intercepted.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome.
Ready?
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Jonathan Taylor, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down at 7.
70, Timberwolves, 19 tight, 19 tight. Hey,
To throw, here's Ward. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Cut 19, cut 19. Ready?
Here's Ward. Well, ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down.
Formation for the Titans.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. And it goes a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Mike Buffalo, 18. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Richardson. Connecting over the middle with Downs.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Gain of 10 yards.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
At the 35-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now Richardson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very strong, very precise in throwing the football.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Richardson to throw it.
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now 1st and goal.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
So it'll all come down to the right foot of Eddie Pinheiro.
22-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
35-yard line.
It's not enough. You sell it, but it's not enough. You better really step, but it's not enough. See, bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it.
And we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Dragon 60. Cougar 19.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Open, and it's a fumble. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though, a few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the fourth quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So for Indianapolis,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
and they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew.
Zombie Nation.